Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Every year I do a Christmas list. I've done more extensive lists in the past, but of course this year with the flooding and my shop being out of commission, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. We're gonna look at 10 items this year that I think are awesome Christmas gifts for anybody who loves the outdoors, preparedness, bushcraft, hiking, backpacking. All kinds of different interests will be satisfied by this particular list. And the best part of it is they're all under 50 bucks. So stay tuned, we'll take a look at them. Thanks for watching, guys. So let's jump right in here on my screen. Normally I'd show you guys these products, but again, my stuff is scattered all over the place. We're just gonna look on screen. We are looking on Amazon.com. I do encourage everyone to try and purchase locally if you can, but some of these things probably just aren't available locally. I would also suggest going to their individual websites if you can to purchase it. Just an idea, it's just easier for me to show you guys when we're looking here on Amazon. So first we're gonna look at this ProCampTech fire plug. Now, I've been using these in my videos for a long time. ProCampTech actually sent me some of the product and I've used so many of them. I have a bunch left, thank goodness, but for $10, sometimes you can get them free shipping. You can also go to procamptech.com. They ship to the US and Canada, and I think internationally as well, depending on what store you use. But it is a really, really effective, easy to use fire starter. It's easy to carry, it's super lightweight, burns like it says here for up to 5 minutes, and that's absolutely the case. I have a video that shows that it does do that and oftentimes more. So make sure you check these out. So number one on the list is the ProCampTech fire plugs, about 10-15 bucks. Next we'll look at the GSI Outdoors Ultralight Java Drip. This is my kind of go-to ultralight coffee making filter. It works so well and it is ultra light. Remember here it weighs 0.4 ounces and the dimensions are relatively small. Really nice piece of kit if somebody that likes to hike and get out and drink more coffee on the trail. Even if you like to make drip coffee traveling, I mean this thing will fit in anything. It weighs less than half an ounce. And for 10 bucks roughly, you really can't beat it. So number two on the list is the GSI Outdoors Ultralight Java Drip. Next we'll look at the Open-L, classic Open-L knives. These are great for everyday carry. I think these are great for almost anybody who wants to carry a knife day to day. It doesn't clip onto your jeans or your pants, but my wife, for example, carries one of these in her purse, and it's perfect. It folds away, it's really lightweight, but it stays super sharp. You can get a variety of different sizes. I tend to favor the number 6 as my favorite. You can see that it's 4 inches when it's closed. It's a pretty nice length. If you click over here, you can see there's different sizes between number 6. I think the number 6 and the number 4 are both very nice. I have a number 6 and a number 8 because I like a little bit larger ones, but any of these are wonderful. Very reasonably priced at $14. You can see even the larger ones, the number 8 for example, $17. Really hard to beat the quality of these French knives. So if you're looking for something to carry or to give as a gift, it's a very elegant gift. I definitely would check out the Open-Ls. Next is a book. This is by Dave Canterbury. This is his newest book, which is Bushcraft Illustrated. It doesn't include as much in-depth as some of the other books, so if you're really looking for more in-depth stuff, I would check out some of the other books in his series. But this book is great for beginners in particular. It's all, as it says, illustrated, and it kind of makes things a little more approachable. When you're looking at making some of these projects in the bush, it makes it a lot more approachable. Knots are easier to see, shelters are easier to see. He talks about some traps. I definitely plan on working with this book this year more to try to improve my skills. Dave also, of course, if people don't know, he lost his house to a fire this year, so any support we could give him would be very good. So check out Dave Canterbury's newest book, Bushcraft Illustrated. I think that's number 4 on the list. So number 5 is a set of fingerless gloves. I picked these up 2 years ago, used one pair to death for about a year, and then just picked up another pair last year. In fact, these blue ones right here, and they are awesome. For 20 bucks roughly, you're getting a really nice set of wool, fingerless gloves. It's 90% wool, has pretty good moisture control, and they fit true to size. I really like having fingerless gloves, not just when you're out and about using technology is one thing, but when you're out working, it's nice to have that tactile feel from your fingertips. So if you've never tried fingerless gloves, I would recommend them, and I cannot recommend this particular brand or model enough because I've used 2 of them. I think they're great. They come in kind of an olive drab as well as the navy. So make sure you check them out. That's number 5 on our list. Number 6 is a product that I've used many times here on the channel. This is from a company, Expedition Research, an American company here. This comes with 2 bushcraft grills, a smaller one and a larger one for about $25. Pretty lightweight, about 1/4 pound. They work really well for outdoor cooking. If you look at some of the pictures here, you can see all you have to do is have a couple pieces of wood as some kind of support. You can use rocks as a support, and it works super well for cooking. It's ultra light, so you don't have to carry these big, heavy, bulky grills to cook, especially for just yourself. You're cooking a steak, you're cooking a kebab like they have here. It really works out well. So if you're looking for a way to cook out in the backwoods without carrying a lot of stuff and not spending a lot of money, check out the Expedition Research Bushcraft Grills. Now we do a lot of stoves here on the channel, so we have to include a stove, of course. And I'm going to include the Soto Amicus. I think it's a really good stove. In the same price range, you could look at the Pocket Rocket 2, but I think the Soto is just a little bit better quality. I also think it's more wind resistant. You can get some pretty good deals here. You can see it's $40 without the piezo igniter. You can get a $45 with the piezo igniter, but actually a really good deal is this $54.95 for the Soto Amicus with the piezo igniter and a little cook pot. So it's a pretty good deal. Less than $50 for a stove like this, that's this high quality, is definitely worth it. It has 4 pot supports. They extend out like that, and the flame pattern is very, very nice. So if you're looking for a stove, if your significant other, friend, whoever is a kind of a stove nut, I think this is one they may not have because a lot of people don't purchase the Soto stoves as much. And it's a great, efficient stove and very lightweight at less than 3 ounces. Next, we'll look at the UCO chandelier. Actually, if you can see, I purchased this item. I have 2 of these. A lot of my purchases don't show up. This is a relatively new Amazon account that I use now just for my channel. I used to purchase through my wife's personal account, but now I have one that is just for the channel. So not all the purchases show up. All these things that I'm showing you guys, I have at least one of them, and I've used them for years. This chandelier, I have it in this red, which is really nice. There's a video about it. This is a great product for anyone. If you're looking for a gift for someone, I can't imagine someone not liking this UCO chandelier. First of all, it just looks cool. It is a really nice and well-built lantern. It uses candles, which there's something really nostalgic about candles. The spring mechanism to keep the candles up and burning is pretty much ingenious, and it's pretty lightweight. There's no doubt that having a couple of these at home, each of these candles lasts about 9 to 12 hours. The replacement candles are relatively inexpensive. So if you're looking for a pretty cool gift for someone, I can't imagine them not liking this. Now, it does say here that the item weight is 1.4 grams. I will question that. That must be a typo. It's not 1.4 grams. This is more like it. It says right here it's 18 ounces. You can see UCO makes quite a few different candles. These are single candles, which is great as well. I have one of those, but I think if you're going to get one for a gift, this probably is more useful for the everyday person. Number 9 is a hatchet. This is a German hatchet by a company called Prandy. I saw this company first, I think, on Wrangler Star's videos. He tried out a bunch of them and really liked them. And I have to say that I have this particular hatchet. I have not done a review on it yet, but I have used it for actually I got it for Christmas last year, so I've used it for about a year. And I love it. It's absolutely awesome for the price. I've probably only had to sharpen it maybe twice, and I've used it quite a bit, not just on videos, but just for splitting a little bit of firewood here at the house, kindling and stuff like that. It's very comfortable, and because it's hard to see, but the profile of this edge, it is very, very thin down here, and has a very nice taper, and that just allows it to really cut through the wood super nice. So if you're looking for an alternative to a much more expensive axe, a Scandinavian type axe from Gransfors Brooks or Hulks, whatever it might be, this is a good option, well made in Germany. Check out the Prandy German style hatchet. So last, although not last, I'm going to give you guys a bonus. This is the Firebox Nano stainless steel with the X case. I have used these firebox stoves extensively here on the channel. It's hard to beat this particular kit. $50, free shipping. You get a stove, you get the nano sticks, which allow it to work with the Trangia perfectly. You also get this X case, which helps stand it up and be able to use it on areas or locations where you're not as comfortable starting a fire. And it comes with this piece of carbon felt and stand, which acts as a windscreen. This is how it looks completely put up. You can see it's really, really nice product. It is super efficient and one of my favorite wood stoves. So if you are looking to buy a wood stove for somebody, something they will really enjoy and also fit in their pocket, this Nano in the X case is unbeatable. You can see it's got 5-star ratings all above, so hard to beat. Now I'm going to give you guys one bonus because it's a little bit more than $50, but if you guys have not checked out the Grail water filters, I highly suggest it. I struggled for several years with different water filters, didn't know exactly what to use, what would be best, and this Grail has been the best thing I have found. It's 16 ounces. This is the ultralight version. They also have a little bit larger volume one that weighs a little bit more. I wanted to keep it light. Every time you press this through, it's kind of like a French press for water. You just press the water through and it absolutely cleans the water so well. I have a video coming out probably in the next couple months that I shot that shows just how off stained water can be, and then when you filter it through this, it looks absolutely perfect and tastes absolutely perfect. You can flip through here and see all the pathogens that it removes. One of the great things about it is often with water filters you have to have one container for dirty water and one container for clean water, and this is all in one. You just put the dirty water into the base. You can see the base is right here. You just put the dirty water into the base and then you just plunge this through it and you get yourself clean water. It is a little more expensive than $50, but for $70 it's hard to beat. You can take this thing traveling anywhere you want. It is a great piece of kit. So there you go, guys, a look at 10+1 Christmas gifts you can try out this year. I have used all of these extensively. I can vouch for them. I think they're great products. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas season. It's been very busy here in Louisiana for us, just a lot going on, starting the planning stages for my new shop, which is really exciting, but it's gonna be a while till I get in it. I wanna do it right, and we need to let the ground dry out a little bit before we start building up the new shop. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other great items, you can put it down in the comments below. Maybe give me some ideas, or maybe even my wife some ideas on what to buy me. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.